If you have any kind of goal that you're trying to achieve in your life, then chances are, at some point during your journey, you will lose motivation and consistency. It happens to everyone, whether you're trying to build muscle, start a business, or learn a new language. The key thing is what you do next. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 things that you can do to help you stay consistent when your motivation dies. And first of all, let me just say this. If you're new here, hi, my name is Naim. Hope you're doing well. On this channel, we talk about how to level up in life. So if that's something you're into, make sure to subscribe. Now, before we get into the video, I want to ask you a question. What are you currently working towards? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you get some value from this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and it really helps out. With that said, let's begin. Number 1, understand that it's normal. This might be the easiest piece of advice to say, but at the same time, the hardest to follow. You see, when we're younger, we tend to think that once we set out to do something, we should be able to do it perfectly every single time. But the reality is that life gets in the way. Things change, priorities shift, and we may not always be able to perform at our best. I remember back when I was in college studying to become a civil engineer. There were some weeks where I would study so much to the point where I barely slept and hardly ate, and there were other weeks where I didn't even touch my books for an entire month. Back then, I thought that in order to be successful, I needed to be super consistent and never miss a day. But now that I'm older and hopefully a bit wiser, I understand that being consistent 100% of the time is simply not possible. Sometimes life gets in the way, and we may not always be able to perform at our best. But that doesn't mean we should just give up. We need to understand that it's normal to have good days and bad days, and that we shouldn't beat ourselves up when we're not able to stick to our plan perfectly. Instead, we should focus on making progress over time rather than being perfect. Number 2, shift your mindset from outcome to output. A lot of times when we're working towards a goal, we tend to focus too much on the outcome and not enough on the output. What I mean by this is that we get caught up in the end result, whether that's losing weight, making money, or achieving success, and we believe that if we don't reach that outcome, then everything is a failure. But the reality is that it's the small, consistent actions or outputs that we take every day that will eventually lead us to that outcome. For example, let's say your goal is to lose weight and get healthy. It's easy to get caught up in the end result of looking fit and feeling great. But if you shift your mindset to focus on the daily outputs, such as going to the gym, eating healthy foods, and getting enough sleep, then you'll be more likely to stay consistent. This is because when you focus on the outcome, you're more likely to feel disappointed when you don't reach your goal. But when you focus on the outputs, you're more likely to feel satisfied and proud of yourself, no matter what the scale says. To do this effectively, it helps to break down your long-term goals into smaller, short-term goals that are more within your control. For instance, if your overarching goal is to lose weight and get healthy, some short-term goals could be to go to the gym 3 times a week, eat 5 servings of vegetables a day, or get 8 hours of sleep each night. By setting these smaller goals for yourself and celebrating your achievements along the way, you'll be able to stay motivated and consistent even when you don't see immediate results. Number 3, find an accountability partner. One of the biggest challenges of staying consistent is that no one is watching over your shoulder to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. It's easy to procrastinate and stray from your goals, especially when you don't have anyone keeping you accountable. This is where an accountability partner comes in handy. An accountability partner is someone who can keep you honest and help you stay focused on your goals. This could be a friend, family member, mentor, or coach. The key is to find someone who is supportive, but also knows how to push you when you need it. To do this, you want to look for someone who is reliable, trustworthy, and shares similar goals to your own. Once you've found your accountability partner, you can set up a system where you check in with each other on a regular basis, whether it's daily, weekly, or monthly. During these check-ins, you can discuss your progress, challenges, and any adjustments that need to be made. By holding each other accountable, you'll be able to stay motivated and consistent even when you don't feel like it. Number 4, reward yourself. Another great way to stay consistent is to reward yourself for staying on track. This could be something small like buying yourself a coffee or taking a break to watch your favorite TV show, or it could be something bigger like taking a vacation or buying yourself a new gadget. The important thing is to have something to look forward to when you stay consistent over a period of time. By rewarding yourself, you're reinforcing the behaviors that lead to success and making it more likely that you'll stay consistent in the future. Here's how you can implement this effectively. First, identify the behaviors that you want to reward. These could be things like working out, eating healthy, studying, or saving money. Next, decide on what rewards you're going to give yourself for engaging in those behaviors. Make sure the rewards are meaningful to you and align with your values. Then set a timeline for your rewards. This could be weekly, monthly, or any other time frame that works for you. Finally, hold yourself accountable by tracking your progress and giving yourself the rewards when you earn them. Number 5, focus on the why. One of the most powerful ways to stay consistent is to focus on why you're doing what you're doing. When you have a deep sense of purpose and meaning behind your actions, you're more likely to stick to your goals even when you face setbacks. This is because you'll be able to see the bigger picture and understand how your daily actions contribute to your overall success. To do this effectively, take some time to reflect on your goals and why they're important to you. What do you hope to achieve? How will it improve your life or the lives of others? By focusing on the why, you'll be able to stay motivated and consistent even when things get tough. I hope this video has helped you gain some insight on how to stay consistent even when you do not feel like it. Remember, it's normal to have ups and downs, so don't be too hard on yourself when you slip up. Instead, focus on making progress over time and celebrate your achievements along the way. If you can stay consistent with your habits, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. With that said, I want to hear from you. What are some of the things that you do to stay motivated and consistent? Let us know in the comments below. And if you got some value from this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos just like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.